drink. E12-3. Should that be on the second floor, third book? E. Okay. Oh, it's on this side. Never mind. Oh, there's E's bigger.
Drink and be drunk. Here's the book. One of the pages is dog-eared. It must be important. I'll copy it out.
This receptacle, over 3 feet high, is adorned with geometric motifs. It's just above leaves the words, but for transportation. Were very decorative and were sculpted into the shapes of necks. Beads of geese resting on the side of the basin. Without a doubt, the artist imagined them as being ancient guardians of divine beverage. So...
It's curious what is written here.
The only thing that comes to mind is going to here. Said over 3 feet tall.
Great sculpture of a scarab beetle. Column and chapter in the shape of a palm, red granite. Granite naos of Ptolemy VIII, a shrine dedicated to Isis. Sarcophagus of Hatmen, absent for the moment, a gift of King George III. Colossal bust of Ramesses II, Ramesses the Great. Siltstone sarcophagus of Sesabek, vizier of Upper Egypt. Neo-Assyrian stone relief representing an homage to...
This one's not important. Geese. Basin. So maybe something with these.
The famous Piranesi vase. There is something here.
Behind another holding 2 monkeys is a man from the nail of the left thumb. Monkeys, okay. Starts a plan. 3 downwards, you must alight. Next step is to go 5 right. Found is the second. It won't take too long. A round pitcher, good for eating. We'll get it for as long as you'll see 2 young girls in an olive tree. Measure the width of display. Okay.
I must find something that resembles the description given in the poem. Impressive collection of artists' medals by Dacier. A koala.
A koala. Let's see. Behind another holding 2 monkeys is a man.
I will recopy all of that to better
Okay.
study it.
I definitely recognize the distinct cuneiform writing. I must decipher this text.
Oh God. I don't like this. Uh. Well. No, 'cause that's. This is a 3-letter with an E at the end, so it's most likely gonna be a T right there. Down, down. So many hieroglyphs, I can't even see what I'm trying to find. Yes, and an H probably be this one. And maybe this one? There's that one. And measure. And go on. Put it on the rocks. Place the forest on top of it all. And here's hill. Measure it and go on. Um. Let's go to this.
I must have made a mistake. Time.
Forest. Sea rocks forest.
Here's what I've been looking for.
C45. Let's go out. What? Oh, Sea Rocks Forest. Okay. $17.20.
There, I measured it properly.
17 centimeter 20.
Alright, and then we go to raw picture good for eating. Probably not in the Egyptian area.
A lovely Stradivarius. It's Richard I, King of England, better known as Richard the Lionheart.
Nothing in there.
A unique collection of precious ancient vases. Curious piece. Wonderful dishes.
And then what was I measuring in this one? Printer good for eating. Okay.
There, I measured it properly.
Diameter 52 centimeters. All of this must surely have a connection with the books that are found in the reading room.
And then we do some math. Okay. $1,200.
Elementary.
J93. Let's go this way. Cool. What are we looking for again?
The presence of Lupin in this picture is as anachronistic as the animal he's holding.
Alright, so go to the koala.
A koala. The animal is holding a small piece of paper between its paws.
I can be full of water or full of wine. The potter gave me a beautiful design. I am amongst the others. For your sake, you must break me as I am fake. I have 2 handles, but not 1 cork. On me, I have yellow, brown, and black. You can see animals on another. Is it a sparrowhawk or vulture? Usually when it's talking about maybe a vase.
There is something here.
Yo. Okay. This looks like a corner piece. Just put you. You look like a corner piece. Okay. So this guy needs to go here. And then we have you. And then we have you.
A new message. What now?
Both bull and lion guardian and demon, the bearded face of a strong man. Wings spread, I hold the next ceremony between my sharp claws. I
must find something that resembles the description given in the poem.
Okay, I think that's gonna be over here, cause a bearded.
Bust of Amenhotep III. Granite head of Amenhotep III. Siltstone sarcophagus of Sasabek, vizier of Upper Egypt. Queen Almos Meritamun, sister and wife of Amenhotep I. Black granite statues of Sekhmet, Egyptian goddess of destruction, instrument.
Okay.
A piece of paper is still hidden there. Lupin must have prepared his coup for weeks, even if he was obliged to improvise somewhat tonight.
From the Youngest Henry Award, half of his number to Edward, you must replace the king you did obtain with the Richard, whose number is the same minus Charles the First move. From John to the names, you must cut the Christian name. The numbers +3.
The Shedu. In Akkadian mythology, they were benevolent demons.
I am confused. We got to... Because I'm assuming this is over here. Okay. Let's see. So, we have from the Youngest Henry Award. So half is number 2 Edward. Youngest Henry, which is Henry the First. And then...
This metal is a fake and I must open it. It appears to be quite solid and I don't want to break its contents. I must find a precision instrument.
We can find precision instruments in here. That took way too long. I think. Let's see.
Ah, if it isn't the architect. Tell me, would you happen to have amongst your tools an implement that could split metal?
Ah, yes. In fact, I have an extremely rare tool whose sole purpose is that.
Could I
Okay.
borrow this implement?
It should be over there. It's a saw with a diamond-edged blade, made in South Africa. It cuts the hardest of steels like butter. There are only 3 in the world. By Jove, I can't seem to find it.
Was it prudent to leave it here for all to see?
I only received it last night, and I was waiting until I had the combination to this strongbox in which to store it. In any case, it was still there when the workmen left, and I was to take it when I went home. My goodness, where could it be?
I will attempt to find something else, thank you.
Okay, so we are gonna attempt to find something else then. And then we go back over here. We go into here.
Now, Watson, do you always stroll around with a hammer? Are you using it for testing Lupin's victims' reflexes?
No, no, Holmes. It's just...
I do believe I could use that tool.
Certainly, take it. I must replace it near...
Later, Watson.
Yay!
Find an Egyptian stela.
Oh. Egyptian stela. Well, if it involves hieroglyphs, it's probably gonna be one of these.
Neo-Assyrian stone relief, representing an homage to...
Da da do do da do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Ah. Eighth room.
Unless the Egyptians took up Latin,
Yes.
this letter E is in Lupin's hand.
Oh, this is book. 8th line, 9 column. Let's go all the way to E.
This sheet is slightly older than these books.
Yay! God, I can't.
It's a musical score. This melody certainly has a meaning. It's most likely a popular tune. I'll need the advice of an expert.
The reading room expert.
If I could bother you again.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll bother you all day.
Apparently you're a true music aficionado. Can you enlighten me on this score?
Not in the least, my dear sir. Even if I am unbeatable when it comes to the lyrics to both traditional and popular songs, I do not know how to read music, and I couldn't tell Mozart from a pudding recipe if it was being sung.
I'll have to find a way to play the tune.
Find a way to play the tune. Wait, Sherlock Holmes knows how to play the violin. So, there's a little violin over here.
This instrument will do the job.
And,
Now listen well.
Return, return, return from whence you went. Return, return, return from whence you went.
Do you recognize this music?
Certainly, a little ditty by a quartet who failed to meet with any great success. Their coiffures, which I thought were just divine, were thought to be a little too avant-garde and didn't do well either.
what is its
Do you know
name?
the name of the quartet or that of the song?
The song is Return, and the group The Scarabs.
Okay, I know exactly where to go.
Return. The Scarabs. I thank you.
Return quickly.
I know exactly where to go. Stop. There's a little thing called a beetle over here, but I think it calls crabs.
There is
in
a
Egypt.
piece of stucco, darkened with shoe polish, with a message inside.
If you've been quick outside, it's night, but the sun is the museum's hidden light. As a full court, it invites you to dance, but remember to count too. Give the key a turn to get the music swing. And then the actual queen. Soon. Little while.
I must find something that resembles the description given in the poem.
Don't know. Let's see.
My, I must count the number of turns executed by each of the planets and make the calculation based on Lupin's poem. Such an imagination.
Three, four, five, six. So alright. Oh, enter it for me. Okay. Yay! Cool. And then we have herb. Wow, that went fast. This one's gonna be slow. Ah. And then what do we do? Turn to okay. So square 3 is 9, which is times 2 is 18. So then we take product of 18 and the adding, which is 37, and it will be 16,666. Okay, which every time we get a number we put in there.
Here's what I've been looking for.
So then we go to I-1312. We're going to the 3rd floor. I-13.
No book, but Lupin has left me a message. The last, undoubtedly.
Dear Mr. Holmes, enough of the enigmas in Alexandria. If you are reading this because I have carried off my 3rd victory, the next, I have to admit, between two of us is certainly the most perilous. There's something in the world that money can't buy. In its name, millions of men have died sword in hand and smile on their lips. Illustrious conquerors and mighty armies have attempted in vain to take what I am preparing to steal. Only one person in the world can cause me to fail, and despite the two of us, this person may just be my most precious ally as well. I'm priming a battle on field that I have studied a million times, but completely unknown at the same time. But I digress and must be testing your patience. Not far from where you are, there's a man who is whistling or humming. If you ask him who is the person dearest to the world to him, he will balk at answering, but will eventually show you a portrait. I would ask you to carefully observe this portrait, because soon enough this face will disappear forever. Is it the Queen? I think it's Queen.
Pardon me, but I wanted to ask you a question that is somewhat delicate.
Anything you'd like, pet.
I want to know who is the person who means the most to you.
It's you, my one and only you.
Listen well, I'm working on the case at hand. If you do not cooperate immediately, I will advise your superiors in the most detrimental terms possible of your antagonism. Is that clear?
Well, well, well. What do you want, anyway? I've done all I could to help you. What does the question mean, anyway?
I've been told that you keep a portrait of someone who is very important to you.
Oh, that. It made the workmen laugh when I showed it to them. But, you know, she means a lot to them, too.
How is that possible? They know her also?
What a question. Of course they do. And you too, for that matter. She must certainly be one of the people who means most to you, isn't she?
How would I know?
You're English like me. And isn't every Englishman happy and proud when he sees that noble face?
Queen Victoria.
Why, it's Queen Victoria.
There, Holmes. I've told you everything. You are correct. Someone on the inside did help Lupin enter the museum. And I must shamefully confess that it could only have been me. That rogue, under the guise of a journalist, played me, and I was blind to it all. He even left me his card the first time we met. Here, look. Maybe there's a clue.
Oh, it's raining.
It's a shame that you didn't show me this card earlier, my dear Watson. Our adversary is both talented and bold, more than any other criminal mastermind we have ever fought, with one exception, and he has fooled us yet again. This adventure, however, has forced him to discover something. We have the lead, and he has had to improvise. In addition, he inevitably must have had a retreat somewhere in the vicinity to be able to observe us and to hound your footsteps. He's ingenious and has certainly left the location already, but he may, in his haste, have left some small clues behind.
But we have no idea where his hideout could have been. The only place we might receive any information is the Golden Lion, but nobody there will say anything to you or me.
Indeed, the Golden Lion is a hostile spot, unless you use the same weapons as your adversary.
Disguise time.
Now, Watson, disguised thusly, will I do justice to the clientele of the Golden Lion?
Tremendous, Holmes. But what am I to do?
Out of the two of us, you are the wordsmith. I'll need you to write a letter, send a copy to Lestrade, addressed to the Prime Minister, in order to have an interview with this person.
You are not serious, Holmes.
It can't be more obvious. This must be the target of Lupin's next crime.
I must lay down for a moment.
I am counting on you, Watson. See you soon.
Yes, see you soon. Going to the Golden Lion.
No, I had better test my disguise before entering here.
Oh, hi, Copper.
There, Sergeant Ruffles. He'll be an excellent subject.
Hello, me old China.
Hey, over here, you. When someone with a face like yours says hello to an officer, there's something happening, isn't there?
Ain't now going on, copper.
I don't recognise you. You aren't from hereabouts, are you? You from Bloomsbury, by chance?
I ain't.
I think you are. I'd even say that you had a hand in the robbery at Sir Herman Grimble's house last night. We'd been informed that the leader of the gang had taken refuge in the area, and now you're passing by to recover your share of the take, right?
Tain't so, copper. Last night wasn't me aunt feeling a little dicky. I had to fetch 20 pounds of coal in the wee hours of the night, all on account of her feet being cold, and the coalman didn't have a bag.
Enough already. You'll have to watch over your shoulder, because I've got my eye on you.
Yeah.
Succeeded with flying colours.
Frosted copies are blind.
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
Shh. I'm a secret wall.
with ears. Shh.
Cool.
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
Hey, big fella. One of your friends?
Hey, you know, he told me if I had the skinny, he'd be sure to line my pocket. It just so happens I've got something he'd kill to know.
Tell me about it. A gent, your pal? I think he's dossed up with some chap at the Mrs. Fleming's on Malcolm Street. A door with flowers on both sides. He must have a room on the first floor. Hey, when he greases your hand, come pay me a visit. We'll have a few pints, and after that...
Ta, lassie, I'll think about it.
Alright, yeah, by the way, I'm never coming back. So flowers on the side. Either side of the door, Malcolm's place.
I have no reason to go there.
Okay. Where is this Malcolm place? A door with flowers on both sides. That'd be this house.
I have no reason to go there.
But how do I get in? This is Baker
I have
Street.
no reason to go there.
So, where is Macomb Bay Street? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm confused. Like, how do I get in there? 'Cause there's this one. Well, there's flowers on both sides here. Cool.
There's a chance that Lupin and his accomplices are still there. I will need to know with absolute certitude behind which door their hideout is in order to steer the events to my advantage.
Dialogue.
There's a chance that Lupin...
Cause he has a size 9, right?
Size 5, small feet. These footprints are size 9.5. Size 8.
Nope. Okay.
These footprints are size 9.
So then be this door.
There's a chance that Lupin and his accomplices The footprints are indistinct, but they don't seem to be those of work boots. The footprints are indistinct. Work boots. Look, some blood and little scraps of meat. The man must...
Okay.
These are work boots.
Now let's try this one.
Elongated shape, slender footprint. Ah, I'm mistaken. I lose all element of surprise if the alarm is given too late.
Okay.
Who are you?
Hey, don't be daft. I'm just here visiting a bloke I know. Hack writer. Know him, don't you?
I don't know nothing. You've got a real trap on you. I'd say you're a real fink.
I ain't no think me. Did he tell you where he was going? See, it's just that he promised me loot, he did.
Hear this. I's laying low here tonight. Did a big number already, you hear? The barkeeper over the Lion told me this joint was emptied an hour ago and paid up for the next 3 days. And here I am, but I ain't never laid eyes on you, chap.
Could be that he left
Nice.
a little something for me in his snug. I'll just take a peek, will I?
Fat chance, but if you want to earn a few cents, go tell Eddie, the barkeeper over the Lion, there's twice as much as I'd thought. Tell him that little Sam is no longer in the race, and he should talk to that chump from Chelsea. So buzz off and hold your tongue, or I'll have it taken out, by heck.
Nice.
I recognized him. It's Rumpkin, a famous burglar. I need to find a way to get him out in order to search the room without alerting the police. Their intervention would cause a commotion and any clues would be destroyed. I must think.
Let's see. Let's try going back to the Golden Line pub, whatever. Now I just want to get these guys out.
You, Eddie?
To you, that's Mister.
I just been to see the Mrs. Fleming's tenant. Know him? Rumpkin?
Shh, keep it down.
What's the deal? Ain't no coppers round here.
Oh, there's plenty. Big Bruiser, my guard, is part of Luigi's gang, and they're after Rumpkin's hide. If they found out that I've been harbouring and dealing with him, my goose is cooked. And yours too.
Huh? Maybe I'll just let Luigi know where to find Rumpkin. He might cough up a few bob for that tidbit. How's that sound?
Listen, you dirty rat. Luigi and Rumpkin had let's say, a difference of opinion. A little matter of honour. And now Rumpkin ain't welcome round here. So Rumpkin comes to me on the sly. He just scored big, he says. He's going to cut me a share of the all if I bail him out. It's a risk, mind. Now, if you can hold your tongue, you'll get your share too.
Deal. Rumpkin ain't ready to leave his hideout, eh?
Not likely. The very idea of finding himself face to face with a striped scarf has him quaking in his boots.
Striped scarf, eh? What's the score with that then?
The identifying sign for Luigi's gang.
Nice.
All those blokes have a striped scarf. They got weird designs on them too. That and their long knives is their trademark. Helps us to see them coming and stay out of the way. Good to avoid the hassle. So, what was it that Rumpkin wanted to tell me?
Said it's more than 10 times what you thought. Supposed to bring little Sam, the chump from Chelsea, eh? And as many other men you lord over. Bring 'em all at midnight.
Really? That's top hole, that. I'm on it.
Yeah.
This may prove to be useful. This may prove to be useful. This cloth, the size of a scarf, may come in handy. Phew, his scarf is soaked in wine. If I take it, I risk waking him. I must make sure this drunkard doesn't notice. No, I can't do that. Phew, his scarf is...
Scram, you drunkard! Scram, you drunkard! Scram, you drunk...
I don't know. I'm trying to figure things out.
What most closely resembles a cloth soaked in wine? Another cloth soaked in wine.
There we go.
Perfect. He didn't notice anything.
Luigi's mark. Let's go scare this dude off.
It's me. I've seen our Eddie.
You have 5 seconds to put that thing down. If I'm telling you that, it's because there's a way for you and me both to get along without getting hurt and without Luigi finding out. 1, 2...
Okay, spill the beans.
Good. Grab a bag and scarper as fast as you can. I keep the rest, and you'll want to pass by Baker Street because the rest of the crew is waiting on the other side.
Fine, but we'll meet again. You can count on it.
Yeah.
In exactly 13 seconds, he'll come across Sergeant Ruffles. Right, what can I find here? Well, Rumpkin must have lost this paper in leaving.
Yeah.
It's definitely the loot from the recent burglary of Herman Grimble's. I haven't seen him since the adventure of the silver earring. He'd be pleased to see me again, especially if I return his stolen property. Certain scraps of wood seem to have been painted with silver paint. It's a strong wood, no dust on it. Let's head to Baker Street.
Yeah, let's head to Baker Street. Alright.
At last, Holmes. I was imagining the worst had happened to you.
It was nothing, Watson. Even though I didn't manage to catch the swordfish, I do happen to have a few sea bream in my bag.
I sent off the letters that you wanted me to pen. I'm in a right state. Do you really believe that this rascal would dare attack?
I do believe, Watson. We'll discuss this later. I have a small task to do which requires my absolute concentration. I'll have to ask you to leave and go to Scotland Yard in order to inform the authorities that the plunder from the robbery at Sir Grimble's residence can be found in one of the rooms rented by Mrs. Fleming. Second door on the left, to be exact. They already have the perpetrator, but if the inspectors would be so good as to wait until midnight, they will find in that very location the top fences in London. Hand in the cookie jar, or jars, I should say.
If
Yeah.
you say so, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson.
Sneakily
As for
getting
myself,
people
I need
arrested.
to study the clues that I recently found.
What secrets are these bits of silver wood hiding?
Okay, so we are gonna end this here. Yeah. We're ending this here. We've already covered a lot. And I mean a lot. So, I will guys see you guys in the next episode, whatever that episode is gonna be. And yeah. Bye. Oh yeah. Before we end this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. And also join the Discord, because you get updates on things, and then we need conversation. Bye!